What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the video. In today's video, I just want to talk about a little bit about the Knuckles show, and particularly reviewing episode 1 of the Knuckles show. So let's get right into it. Alright, so the episode starts off with Knuckles training on this like warrior 2D-esque level. It kind of reminds me of like a Sonic 2D Sonic game level. But then after that, obviously he's punching some boulders and stuff, and then we have like Sonic basically recap what Knuckles has been doing all this time. And honestly, I'm gonna be completely honest, I think Sonic and Tails were the best part about episode 1, and obviously Knuckles, but like I really enjoyed Sonic. Like I wish he came back for like the last episode. He didn't do it at all. So but anyways, Knuckles hears some construction workers working on Maddie and Tom's house, and for some reason he beats them all up. I don't know what they did to him. And apparently, he is beaten up 4 other companies. So, and I don't know how much people were there. Probably like 6 people. If you times that by 4, so in that scene where Knuckles beats up, let's just say 6 guys, and that's 4 companies, and assuming, you know, like each time 6 people come, he beat up 24 construction workers. I feel bad for them. And I also feel bad for Maddie, considering that, you know, like they have to get these repairs. Trust me, it's good comedy. I really do like it. But let's move on. I'm pretty sure like the next scene that I remember was that like Sonic had a talk with Knuckles because like he put the dog on top of the roof. And I'm just gonna be completely honest, Tails talked for like less than 30 seconds in the show, and then he stopped. Like he said like, "Come here, doggy, come here," and then he never talked again. It's very weird. I don't know why. It's just, I wish we had more Tails. Anyways, after the talk, Sonic said, "Make yourself at home." And then Knuckles said, "I'll meditate on it." I had no idea he meditated. Like, this is a new shock to me. I didn't know he meditated inside the games. If he does, let me know, because I'm pretty educated on my Sonic lore, but I did not know he actually did that. So anyways, he sits on it, and the next day, Maddie says, "Breakfast is ready." Sonic and Tails come down, and Blood sees Knuckles hit, like, in a throne with, like, a bunch of random stuff sticking out of the throne. I have no idea what that stuff is. I'm pretty sure one of the parts is made out of a car. So Knuckles took apart a car and made it into his throne with a bunch of other stuff. I find that funny. It's so stupid. And then after that, he kidnaps the mailman and a dog and their dog. So like anyways, after that, you know, Knuckles unfortunately gets grounded, and Sonic says you can do other stuff, like you can read comics, you can do music, you can whatever, like play VR. There's a bunch of other stuff he says. But like I just also find it a shocker how they introduced Knuckles' past by like in his dreams or whatever, and I don't like that at all. I think it's kind of a disgrace, to be honest. I don't like how it's like in his imagination he's like, "Go help this fat guy, Wade." And it's like, out of anyone you would help him. Like, I get it, it's a kid's show, right? And I completely understand that. You know, I'm not the oldest person in the world, neither am I the youngest, but I still understand that. And I get the target audience is like, to like whatever, like 7-year-olds, or like 7 to 10-year-olds. But like still, I don't like it. I don't like how he's like, "Yo, go help this fat guy that won a glizzy eating contest." And then Knuckles is just like, "Okay." And anyways, before we talk about when Knuckles breaks into his house, yeah, no, he does that. Let me break up 2 things for you. Tom isn't in the show because, well, he's out of town. That just sounds like an excuse because the actor didn't want to show up, which I respected. Because not gonna lie, I get why he didn't want to show up for the Wade Whipple show. The Knuckles show. Sorry. All jokes aside though, the Wade Whipple, man, the jokes, it's so bad. So like the little girl, the Girl Scout girl, whatever, she was like trash talking him, and he got really sad, right? And then this bounty hunter friend, I forgot his name because I forgot half of the names in the show. He's like, "If you don't get a strike, you're off the duo team. You're not my duo anymore." And so what happens, he doesn't get a strike. There's one pin that doesn't tip over, which it also kind of like a thing in like the last episode. So anyways, the bounty hunter said, "You know what? I'm gonna take the little girl instead of you." And now I'm pretty sure little girls are not allowed to go into like bowling tournaments which that's what the whole thing was about, right? They were supposed to go to a bowling tournament, and yeah, I don't think 2-year-olds like she was like 6. I don't think 6-year-olds are supposed to be like in there, so that's a little weird. But anyway, let's jump back to the present where Knuckles, his barges in, and he's like, and Wade, he's about to die. Like, he's actually about to die. He's so fat, he can't lift up the weight. And when Knuckles breaks in his house through his window, he's like, yo. And then he lifts up the weight, and he's like, yo, I'm training you to be an Echidna warrior. Get your stuff. Let's go. And I'm pretty sure if there's any filler in the middle, I just don't remember it because filler. But after that, the scene that I remember is that the gun agents, they were like Kid Cudi and the British girl, which is like probably like my favorite character in the show. Like, not I would say my favorite, but like one of my favorites because she actually has like a purpose. Like the only good bad guy. Kid Cudi was more of like a joke rather than like yo, I'm actually serious. But anyways, she was like, okay, I'm gonna call up the buyer, this random like old guy that nobody cares about. Just calls him up, like, yo, we'll bring you Knuckles if you pay us a lot of money. He's like, yeah, okay, sure. And then after that, he hooks them up with like Knuckles gloves with like quills inside. You know, like Eggman used Sonic's quills for his power in the first movie. The buyer's also doing the exact same thing with the Cuddy and that British girl. And anyway, somehow they have a ring gun, which I guess, like, you know, they're part of gun, so I guess they picked up rings from the floor. But anyways, they have like a ring teleportation gun where when you shoot it, it teleports you to somewhere else, like how Sonic throws the rings and it teleports him. But anyways, Knuckles and Wade arrive to the bowling alley, and yeah, the Kid Cudi and the British girl arrive, and they get destroyed almost. You know, like Wade is a coward. Everyone runs out when they come and start shooting with their Knuckles gun, and Kid Cudi's using the Knuckles fist. Everyone starts running. Wade, he just hides and throws Knuckles a bowling ball. I get it, he's powerless in this situation, but like, you know, considering it's the Wade show, I thought he would do, you know, a little bit more than that, right? So anyways, I'm pretty sure Knuckles beats up Kid Cudi or whatever, but I don't really remember most of the fight. But what I do remember is that Knuckles does get captured. I'm pretty sure they shot a ring gun or whatever, and he fell through the floor into like this cage. And then like, I'm pretty sure Knuckles was in the back of a car. And what happened was, I'm pretty sure, like, after Kid Cudi and the British girl got on the car, and they just drove away. And then obviously Wade, I think this leads on to the second episode. And then, you know, obviously Wade gets in his car. He's like, I'll get you back, Knuckles. You know, I'll save you. I got you. Also, I'm just gonna put this out there before anyone says, oh, why didn't you mention the part where they're inside the car? It was cool, don't Knuckles' cage. Good joke, not gonna lie, that was one of the better jokes, but I mean, like, it's just kind of filler. And if I forgot any other scenes, it's like really, really filler. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna be doing a review for the 5 other episodes today, tomorrow, whenever. Go check them out, please. Go check out my other videos as well, they're very good. And Mythbuster will be later today. But without further ado, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, notification bell. I'll be seeing you guys in the next one, and peace.